We have this fictional town called Coffee Time, Wisconsin that people wish they could visit, don't they, Brad? Everywhere you go on the street, people say, tell me about this coffee. And Brad, now that he is in this town, he's the mayor. But we want to find out more about the town, so we're going to do a new segment. Brad's going to sit where I am.
I'm Marcia Makironie, and I just want to announce, a local Coffee Time, Wisconsin resident, Bugs Malone, was arrested by the City of Coffee Time Chief of Police, Kim. He was arrested for jaywalking. This was his 6th time jaywalking in 2 weeks. When asked by police why Bugs Malone was arrested, he said, "I never learned to spell too well."
J Street.
Okay. Sheriff Larry of Coffee Time Country picked up keyboard Harriet this morning, traveling 89 miles an hour in a 45.
She slowed down.
Oh, yeah. Sheriff Larry let keyboard Harriet go with a warning and said, "If you don't start slowing down, keyboard Harriet, I will make you put a governor on your car engine to control your speed." Keyboard Harriet replied, "Oh, please don't, Sheriff. I don't care to be around politicians too much."
Okay, so we've got another story. This one's about Phil, the airline pilot, who we all know and love. And it's apparently he had a very close call when his plane had a really rough landing in the Coffee Time County swamp yesterday. All 23 passengers were not harmed, thank God. When asked what happened, he said, well, both engines locked up. And when asked by a reporter if falling into the dreaded swamp was scary, Phil, the airline pilot, responded, "It wasn't the fall that scared me, but it was the sudden stop."
Yep.
City of Coffee Time mortician and undertaker, deadpan deadbeat, spoke at the City of Coffee Time High School Career Day this afternoon.
Editor's problem there.
Yeah. When asked by one of the students why he chose the profession of undertaking, deadpan deadbeat responded, "I enjoy working with people."
Oh boy. Yep.
All right, Owen, go ahead.
The first ever Coffee Time Wisconsin Church Summit took place today at Coffee Time City Hall. Pastor Cliff Larrabee, oh boy, of the East Side Community Church met with Pastor Dave Cash, register of the West Side Community Church. When asked by one reporter what is the biggest difference between our churches, Pastor Dave Cash, register, replied, "That is easy. Pastor Cliff Church is on the east side of town, and my church is on the west side of town." Okay.
All right, so we have another story here. This one is about Wisconsin Senior Center, of all places. None of us would know anything about that too much, right? We're not there yet. But anyway, the story goes on. It says they held a week-long revival service with evangelist Bible Benson. You know, we're all familiar with Bible Benson.
Yep.
Many of the seniors gave their hearts to Jesus Christ by believing in Jesus and repenting of their sins. When asked by one reporter what possible sins could the senior citizens possibly have to confess at their age, one senior replied, "Old ones, very old ones."
Coffee Time, Wisconsin's oldest resident, just turned 109 years old and is still in good health. For a 109-year-old woman, when asked by a reporter, what advice would you give to the younger generation after living almost 11 decades, 109-year-old Betsy Balloon replied, forget about jets, racing cars, and speedboats. Nothing goes as fast as middle age.
Road rage was the scene earlier today on Coffee Avenue in downtown Coffee Time.
Road rage.
Road rage, oh, that's road rage, all right. Pa Marshall's truck was stalled, blocking traffic for an hour. Some people were getting mad at Pa Marshall, who worked frantically to fix his stalled truck. Finally, Pa Marshall was heard telling the people, why don't one of you come and sit in my truck, and I will sit in your car and honk your horn and yell.
Boy, this is a good newscast.
This is very
Yes,
good.
there's a lot going on, obviously, in coffee time.
That's for sure.
So we got another story. This one involves Pa and Mom Marshall and their vehicles. Yesterday, apparently, Mom Marshall's car stalled on Coffee Pot Street. And when Flapjack Coffee Grind, who we all know and love, saw Mom Marshall's car rolling down Coffee Pot Street with nobody in it, he jumped into action and got in the car and applied the brake. And then he saw Mom Marshall walk up to him, and Flapjack said, Ma, I saved your car. It was rolling down the street with no one in it. And Mom Marshall replied, I know, Flapjack, I was pushing it.
Time now for commentary with me, Marcia Makironie. Today I want to talk about bees. Bees fly thousands of miles to gather nectar just to make a pound of honey. Then someone comes along and steals it from them. Maybe that explains why bees have such lousy dispositions.
Boy, that's hard-hitting journalism if I ever heard it.
It is.
Well, this is weather time, and boy, this weather is the true one. Time now for Coffee Time Wisconsin weather. It might rain, I'm not sure. The sun might come out, or it might not. It might be very windy, but I can't really say. Not sure of the temperature. That's your weather, folks.
All right. All right. All right, so now we've got one more here at least. It says, time for the Coffee Time Wisconsin stock market report. I know you guys are all invested very heavily, so you're all ears right now, let me tell you. But I'm going to tell you this, don't put your treasure up here, okay? Because as we're going to see, it's kind of volatile. Marshall's Coffee Maker Company is up, how much you might ask?
How much?
2 cups.
2.
Yep, it's up 2 cups. Brad's Chicken Coop is down
How many eggs?
2 eggs.
That's it?
That's
Just
it.
2?
It's a pretty stable market right
Okay.
now. Yeah, not bad. And then finally, Jody and Dave Coffee Bean Farm is up. I don't know how many beans. There's quite a few beans.
There must be quite a few beans
Yeah,
there, yeah.
like we'll say a dozen.
a dozen beans,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
There is coming a day when no heartache shall come, no more clouds in the sky, no more tears to dim the eye. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore. What a day, glorious day, that will be. All let's sing it. What this verse. There'll be no sorrow there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no pain, no more parting over there, and forever I will be with the one who died for me. What a day, glorious day, that will be. I'll sing it with us. What a day that will be, when my Jesus I shall see, and I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace, and he takes me by the hand and leads me to the promised land. What a day, glorious day, that will be. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.
Well, folks, that's the news. Join us next time. So long.
So long.